In Yakuza 3, Kiryu oversees an orphanage in Okinawa. But in this title, players can actually
Big news for Nintendo fans. We're counting down 15 AAA games coming to Switch 2 in 2026 that you absolutely need to know about. From epic RPGs and heart-pounding action to innovative adventures and intense multiplayer, these titles are shaping up to be some of the biggest releases yet. Yakuza Kiwami 3 and Dark Ties starts with Yakuza Kiwami 3, a full remake of the classic beat-em-up. You follow Kazuma Kiryu, now running an orphanage in Okinawa, as he gets pulled back into the dangerous underworld. Combat has been reworked to feel more dynamic, and new cutscenes and side activities add depth to the story. Bundled with it is Dark Ties, a fresh spin-off that focuses on Yoshitaka Mine, one of Kiryu's fiercest rivals. You experience his journey from a fallen entrepreneur to a hardened underworld figure.
With martial arts, Ryukyu style is a masterclass in technical fighting. Enhance abilities with upgrades and training, and unlock a variety of attacks. Adapt and switch between the two battle styles on the fly. Activate Dragon Boost.
Of course I have. Got a house with a view.
PRAGMATA is Capcom's long-anticipated sci-fi action-adventure that's finally getting a 2026 launch after years of delays. It pairs third-person combat with a unique dual-character focus. You control astronaut Hugh while teaming up with the android Diana as you navigate a derelict lunar research station. The story centers on survival and escaping hostile AI, blending shooting with tactical hacking mechanics that let Diana expose enemy weak points mid-combat. This project marks Capcom's first original franchise in years, and has generated buzz thanks to its striking future setting and intriguing gameplay reveals from trailers and demos.
Security protocol.
Gear.Club Unlimited 3 revives the long-running racing franchise with high-octane customization and globe-spanning circuits. This third entry expands the series with over 40 licensed cars from top manufacturers and courses set across France and Japan, including intense highway races through traffic. Story mode now embraces Japanese automotive culture, while career progression gets a boost with deeper vehicle tuning and team management. Whether you're carving through curves or tuning your dream machine, this looks like a must-watch for fans of realistic, simulation-style racers. Resident Evil Requiem is the upcoming mainline survival horror entry in Capcom's legendary franchise. Positioned as one of the biggest Resident Evil releases yet, it continues the series' blend of atmospheric exploration, nerve-wracking encounters, and resource management. Early release calendars peg it for February 27th, placing it in a strong early year slot for horror fans. Expect classic franchise elements, tense combat, puzzle rooms, and rich lore as the saga delves deeper into bioterror secrets.
You're not like other people, you know. You're quite unique.
Tell me what's going on.
Something important.
Mom, I'm scared.
Grace.
Have begun!
Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave introduces a bold new chapter in the long-running tactical RPG saga, centering around the brutal gladiator-style heroic games where a diverse cast fights for the chance to have their deepest wish granted by a mysterious divine sovereign. The story follows several contenders, each with their own motivations, as they navigate political intrigue, shifting alliances, and moral dilemmas while vying for victory in the arena. Combat stays true to the series' roots, turn-based tactics on grid-style battlefields with a mix of classic classes and brand new units such as flying riders and charioteers.
It is imperative that I face it again. I must cull it with this blade. My full strength.
There's a man I hate so much that simply killing him will not satisfy me. For that reason, I refuse to die.
Dragon Quest VII Reimagined is a modern remake of the classic turn-based JRPG rebuilt from the ground up with charming diorama-style visuals, updated gameplay mechanics, and a more streamlined narrative that makes the sprawling adventure feel fresh and accessible for both new players and longtime fans. In this reimagined journey, you follow a young hero and their friends as they uncover mysterious stone fragments that unlock portals to distant lands, solving puzzles, restoring lost worlds, and battling iconic monsters with refined turn-based combat that includes new vocational perks and strategic dual-class options.
Come on, Moneypenny. If I lose the trail, we'll never know who they're working for.
007 First Light is an original James Bond game from IO Interactive that reimagines the world's most famous spy with a brand new origin story, rather than adapting any specific movie. Built as a third-person action stealth experience, the game leans heavily into the studio's strengths from the Hitman series, blending social stealth, gadgets, infiltration, and player choice with more cinematic set pieces and spy-focused storytelling. You'll step into Bond's early days, before he's fully established as 007, as the game explores how he earns his status through missions that reward observation, planning, and creativity, not just combat.
Any sage advice?
Play nice.
Always.
Dynasty Warriors Origins is a bold reboot of the long-running Musou series from Koei Tecmo, reimagining the Three Kingdoms era with a stronger focus on large-scale warfare and grounded storytelling. Instead of controlling dozens of famous officers, the game centers on an original protagonist who experiences the chaos of war firsthand, fighting alongside legendary generals. Battles emphasize overwhelming enemy numbers, massive formations, and battlefield momentum, with updated combat design to feel heavier and more tactical than past entries.
In time, they are certain to clash with one another. When that happens, with whom will you side? Your decision will set the course of our future.
Slices, lobs, and other familiar shots. But now you can also slide and use other fancy footwork with new defensive maneuvers. And swing into action with new equipment called Fever Racket. fever gauge. Then unleash a fever shot. Freeze the courts with the ice racket. Summon mushrooms that shrink your opponents using the mini mushroom racket. Or duplicate yourself with the shadow racket. There are 30 fever rackets, each with their own abilities. Pair them with 38 playable characters, the most in series history, to find your own strategy. Let's see the game modes being served up. A talking flower provides riveting commentary in tournament mode. Aim for the top by completing...
I'm fine. What about the timer?
Your call, Merc.
Pretty cocky, ain't you? You double-crossing! What the hell? Hey, how the hell do we fight this thing?
It's got reinforced armor plating, but the internals can be overloaded. Lightning magic.
Huh. No other option, huh?
Close your eyes and contemplate now the moon, as befits the soon to depart.
I pray that you are able, carrier of blood.
The moon tears will flow for one.
Monsters are a portent of disaster. Should you wish to oppose this omen, ancient custom dictates that only one may live.
There's much to learn, both as royalty and as a rider. Do what you can to help him.
The only talk I hear of Lady Amara is as the founder of the Rangers and an intrepid protector of monsters.
Unraveling the world's greatest mysteries. Man, the Rangers are so cool!
Look at that. It's gone feral. Got it! I needed to know what she hoped to accomplish. I became a ranger in the hopes I might find out.
I can't believe they'd bring it here!
In that forsaken place,
Blood must spill. Blood of your fellows. You are truly faithful.
They were never saints. They just happened to be on the losing side of a war.
wouldst thou truly lordship sanction in one so bereft of light?
Good.
Giant guardians. Their roots go way, way back. Worshipped by the Mithras cult.
I can't believe you dare to investigate this.
It's impressive for a snake. It says Semper Vivus. Always living.
Not dead. He's not in a tomb.
It must be destroyed.
Let's get to work. Who are you? I think we can help each other.
This town deserves a better class of criminal.
Good evening, Gotham. Join us in a celebration of absolute chaos.
Someone's gotta step up.
Let's get to the root of the problem.
We don't do that.
Sorry.
Let's forecast. A freeze is coming.
This is my favorite part.
Okay everyone, thanks so much for watching. If you liked that video, please leave a like and subscribe, and ring the bell if you want to get notified when we release new content. We hope to see you in the next video.